When you download the Kroger app, you have easy access to savings every day. Shop weekly sales and get personalized coupons to get the most value out of every trip, every time, whether you shop in-store or online. Download the Kroger app now to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Must have a digital account to redeem offers. Restrictions may apply. See site for details.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More, Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I am Anthony Scaramucci, and you may know me from my career on Wall Street or my 11 days in the White House. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I'll tell you, if you read books, you can. I love to read, and my new podcast, Open Book, is about just that. Each book is this curated source of knowledge, which we can buy for $10 and digest in 10 hours. Together with some of the brightest minds and authors out there, I'll turn the pages on everything from history and psychology to finance and tech. You can find Open Book with Anthony Scaramucci on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. I hope to see you there.
All right. I used to get kicked off this stage every time I got on or fucking any of the other ones, and now I get to put on writers' rounds. This is the first one I've ever got to do, and I decided with the first one I wanted to get nothing but my buddies. For each one of the rounds, it's people I get drunk with, have a good time with, and folks that I get to hear their stuff maybe when others don't. So for the rest of the night, we're going to have a damn good time, and I hope each and every one of y'all share their social medias, tag them in videos and all that good stuff. So I want to introduce y'all, Miss Dalton Elliott. This fella right here, Cole, y'all heard him for a few minutes a while ago. This is his first time ever playing in Nashville.
Heck yeah.
This is Riley Green. He's Jake Bleau. He's a knockoff version. At least I didn't call you Dustin Aaron. And here's Justin Dukes. Y'all give him a round of applause, and I hope y'all enjoyed the hell out of it.
Man, how you going to let him do you like that?
Oh, buddy, I mean, they don't stop.
Who wants to kick us off?
I think you got it, buddy.
You want me to kick it off?
Yeah, you kick it off.
Oh, shit. All right. Well,
I want you to. Like it already.
all right. Well, I wrote this from my good buddy, Mr. Tim Monahan, and it's called In With the Out Crowd. Hope y'all like it. A little rockin' country. Hey, I don't live by no path. Hey, I don't go by the script. Hey, I've been known to take shots, but I don't take no shit. And I can get too drunk, and I can get too loud. No, I don't live by the rules, 'cause I am with the out crowd. Hey, I'm a Marlboro smoking, whiskey drinking, outspoken, risk taking kind your family want you about. I'm a God-forsaken, law-breaking, hell-raising, song-chasing fire that you can't put out. And I'm proud to be in with the out crowd. Hey, you don't know me enough to know what I am, but some call me a sinner. The ladies say I'm a saint. Well, anything that I'm thinking might come out my mouth. You can blame it on me or my rambling ways, or blame it on sight. 'Cause I'm a Marlboro smoking, whiskey drinking, outspoken, risk taking kind your family warned you about. I'm a God-forsaken, law-breaking, hell-raising, fire-chasing fire that you can't put out. And I'm proud to be in with the out crowd. Awesome. There's more like me that ain't afraid to say we don't need your awards for you to know our name. 'Cause we're just Marlboro smoking, whiskey drinking, outspoken, risk-taking kind the label warned you about. We're just self-forsaken, long-breaking, hell-raising, song-chasing fire that you can't put out. And I'm proud to be in with the out crowd. In with the out crowd. All right, thank you.
All right. Well, folks, my name is Goodwin, and I'm from Pooler, Georgia, and this song that I'm gonna play is one that I wrote. It's called "Man, I Was Crazy." But the story behind this song is, I was down on River Street in Savannah, Georgia one night playing a 6 to 9 gig, and I never go out because I'm an old man at heart. And one buddy of mine showed up that does go out and is good at it. And he talked me into going afterwards. And right before I was finishing up my set, this girl walked in with a couple friends wearing a 21 sign, and that's never good news. But we found out she's from Gainesville, Florida, and against my better judgment, we stayed on River Street till 4:30 in the morning, and of course never heard from her again, and it gave me a perfect opportunity to write a good song about it. But I hope y'all like it. This song's called "Man, I Was Crazy." Well, every time I hear old Aldine, it takes me right back to River Street. February of 23, she was turning 21. She said she came from a little town a few miles east of Gatortown. I did my best to show her around that downtown setting sun. Then we slow danced and she leaned in and kissed my lips, and right then I was falling fast for a girl from cross state lines, roping me in with them pretty blue eyes, blonde hair and a pink dress with a cowgirl hat, wearing her 21 sign. I still remember telling her how I feel, 'cause in that moment it felt so real, praying, Lord, let the good guy get the girl. But man, I was crazy. I still remember the walk back to where I parked. I was holding your hand and you were stealing my heart, kissing under every red light on Bay Street, believing everything you were saying, like maybe we can make it work for a few short weeks. That 3-hour drive ain't as far as it seems. Well, baby, I can be there in 2. Just thinking about holding you, I was falling fast for a girl from cross state lines, roping me in with them pretty blue eyes, blonde hair and a pink dress with a cowgirl hat, wearing her 21 sign. I still remember telling her how I feel, 'cause in that moment it felt so real, praying, Lord, let the good guy get the girl. But man, I was crazy, so crazy. Then I was driving you back to your hotel room. You were singing along to Even If I Wanted To. Swear I felt I'd known you half my life. Then I pulled in the lot and we said goodbye. You promised to see you again sometime. Then you walked on in them doors and out of my life. So I guess at night I was falling fast for a girl from cross state lines, roping me in with them pretty blue eyes, blonde hair and a pink dress with a cowgirl hat, wearing her 21 sign. I still remember telling her how I feel, 'cause in that moment it felt so real, praying, Lord, let the good guy get that girl. But man, I was crazy.
Yeah, man, I was crazy. Every time I hear old Aldine, it takes me right back to River Street. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Badass.
Thank you.
So what's going on, guys? My name is Jake Bleau. Thank you, Josh, for having me, even though you hate me half the time. This one's called In the Morning. This is a, what'd you say? It's all right, buddy. I love you anyway. This one's called In the Morning. It's just about, you know, going back to that one person you got to stop going back to. Hope you like it. One more cup of coffee, one last cigarette. I keep saying I'ma quit these things, but I know better than that. Before it gets real lonely, won't you cross that Texas line? But I see you in New Mexico before the morning light. But damn that morning light. And I'll regret this in the morning. Loving on you should have come with a better warning. You're pulling me in and pushing me out. Think that I would have learned by now. I don't see this working out, but it's working now. I know when we wake up, we'll just break up. And like every time before, I'll regret this in the morning. Memories and mistakes all running through my mind, forgetting all the mountains worth of hurt I've had to climb. To get over you, getting over to your house one last time is fine with me. That's fine with you. Let's play pretend tonight. But damn that morning light, 'cause I'll regret this in the morning. Loving on you should have come with better warning. You're pulling me in and pushing me out. Think that I would have learned by now. I don't see this working out, but it's working now. I know when we wake up, we'll just break up. And like every time before, I'll regret this in the morning. Well, I don't want you, I don't love you, I'm just lying to myself. You don't want me, and you don't love me. That's the part that hurts like hell. 'Cause I'll regret this in the morning. Loving on you should have come with a better warning. You're pulling me in and pushing me out. Think that I would have learned by now. I don't see this working out, but it's working now. I know when we wake up, we'll just break up. And like every time before, I'll regret this in the morning. 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 Oh yeah. Thank you guys.
Yes, sir.
Jake Bleau, everybody.
All right. Josh, thanks for having me, brother. Well, I'll play y'all one. I wrote this one back in January at the house on the couch. Had this little idea, and it's called Another Drink, and it goes a little like this. Hey buddy, how you been? How's the wife and the kids doing all back home? Glad you made it into town. We could catch a couple rounds. Yeah, it's been too long. It's going great up here we work. But if you're asking about her, ask another drink for another time. 'Cause I ain't ready for a pour that heavy or to talk about her goodbye. Where it all went wrong while she's long gone. No, tonight's not the night. Don't worry about me, I'll be alright. Yeah, ask another drink for another time. Remember back in the day, all the hell we raised, weren't we so cool? And I wouldn't change a thing. Wish I could say the same with all I put her through. Ask another drink for another time. 'Cause I ain't ready for a pour that heavy or to talk about her goodbye. Where it all went wrong while she's long gone. No, tonight's not the night. Don't worry about me, I'll be alright. Yeah, ask another drink for another time. Yeah, ask another drink for another time. I still regret some things I said. It's been lonely ever since she left. But ask another drink for another time. Yeah, ask another drink for another time. 'Cause I ain't ready for a pour that heavy or to talk about her goodbye. Where it all went wrong while she's long gone. No, tonight's not the night. Don't worry about me, I'll be alright. Yeah, ask another drink for another time. Yeah, ask another drink for another time. Yeah, ask another drink. Yeah, ask another drink.
Come on.
Damn, I gotta follow you now.
Ah, shit, man. You got this.
This next song, I got to write one of my favorite people in town, Mr. Rob Snyder, and my other friend, Landis Fryer. And me and Rob have been friends for a long time and had never written together. And this is the first song we got. It's called Home Ain't Where My Heart Is. Hope y'all enjoy it. Still got these hardwood floors, chalk painted doors, and a raised garden bed in the back. One hell of a view, porch swing for 2, 3 dogs, and a 4-post bed. Flag out front still flying, Carolina blue. Ain't a damn thing changed like the rain on this old tin roof. Home ain't where my heart is. It's out there on that road. Might be a little south of Memphis, or out in Tupelo, on the beaches of Savannah, or out west in L.A. I don't know where it is, but it damn sure ain't at the end of this long drive. Home ain't where my heart is. Still cutting the grass, still paying the bills and fixing it up her way. Been staying real busy, but her leaving hits me harder these days. Home ain't where my heart is. It's out there on that road. Might be a little south of Memphis, or out in Tupelo, on the beaches of Savannah, or out west in L.A. I don't know where it is, but it damn sure ain't at the end of this long driveway. Home ain't where my heart is. I guess I gotta let it go. There's nothing left to hold on to. Everything in this damn house just reminds me home ain't where my heart is. It's out there on that road. Might be a little south of Memphis, or out in Tupelo, on the beaches of Savannah, or out west in L.A. I don't know where it is, but it damn sure ain't at the end of this long drive. There's a for sale sign at the end of this long drive. 'Cause home ain't where my heart is. It ain't where my heart is. Still got these hardwood floors, chalk painted doors, and a raised garden bed in the back.
Thank y'all. Heck yeah. This next song, actually, can I get a little more guitar and vocals in this monitor? Thank you, sir. Thank you. This next song, I was working for my uncle down in Statesboro, Georgia, while I was at Georgia Southern, and he owns a few convenience stores down in that area, and I was working for him after school, after class, and you can imagine I got to see just about every kind of person you could imagine come in and out of there on a daily basis, and I got to see a lot of what.
When you download the Kroger app, you have easy access to savings every day. Shop weekly sales and get personalized coupons to get the most value out of every trip, every time, whether you shop in-store or online. Download the Kroger app now to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Must have a digital account to redeem offers. Restrictions may apply. See site for details.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
I maybe wanted to be and a whole lot of what I maybe did not want to be. And this story that I wrote this song about just kept coming back in, and I finally had to write a song about it. The song's called White Rose. I hope y'all like it. Born among the morning sun, one August morning on the run, 9 months after all the fun that got them in this place. A farmer's boy and a preacher's girl, starting over in this world, carrying that baby girl they wrapped in cloth and lace. Whoa, whoa, sweet white rose, if you bloom, nobody knows, but one day you might grow and look back on the days when mom and daddy were so free. A beat-up car with no money, learn from what they did in thee and blossom sweet white rose. 18 years and 2 young deaths, White Rose laid them both to rest. A rugged life of pills and meth sent them to their graves. A new adult all alone, all of her family gone. The whole town they bet on no hope for being saved. Whoa, whoa, sweet white rose, if you bloom, nobody knows, but one day you might grow and look back on the days when mom and daddy were so free. A beat-up car with no money,
few more desperate years gone by, he looks at White Rose with wild eyes, a lot of lust and too much pride to wear what hides their sin. The dawn cracks and the deed is done. What's over now has just begun. Flashback to that August sun. It's happening again. Whoa, whoa, sweet white rose, if you bloom, nobody knows, but one day you might grow. Look back on the days when Mom and Daddy were so free. A beat-up car with no money. Learn from what they did in the end. Blossom, sweet white rose. There she is all by herself. Daddy's died and gone to hell. A baby girl begins to wail in room 1910. White Rose died and left a seed, but Mother's tale it failed to heed. She grew up and did the deed that wrote the story again. Whoa, whoa, sweet white rose, if you bloom, nobody knows, but one day you might grow. Look back on the days when Mom and Daddy were so free. A beat-up car with no money. Learn from what they did in the end. Blossom, sweet white rose. Thank you. Thank y'all.
Damn. All right. Go a little upbeat with this one. I don't really have a story behind this one, but I do know that we don't have a title for it. We got like 3 different titles, so I'm calling it Crickets. We'll see how it goes. I ain't played this one in a long time. Staring at the ground, running in circles, sweating like a dog, losing my purpose. I ain't got no time to be wasting my life at that J.O.B. That ticker on the wall's got a one-way ticket. Man, you getting lost, doing something a little different. Take our time, takes all night. Ain't got nothing in the morning but the sunrise. 'Cause I wanna diss this city, slam this pickup and drive, cruise with you all night long. Girl, I can't wait for you to get off. These kids can't keep their neon. Their stacks some empty sky, been wearing them jeans too long. Girl, let's find us a spot we can get down, 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 down with the crickets way on out there under the moon. Rolling around way out in the thicket, ain't working on nothing but loving on you. Ain't it good waking up in the sun way out in the sticks with nothing to do? Little bit of this, little bit of that. How about a little bit more loving on you? 'Cause I wanna diss this city, slam this pickup and drive, cruise with you all night long. Girl, I can't wait for you to get off. These kids can't keep their neon. Let's snack some empty sky, been wearing them jeans too long. Girl, let's find us a spot we can get down, 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 down with the crickets way on out there under the moon. Rolling around way out in the thick. Ain't working on nothing but loving on you. Let's get down, down, down with the crickets out where the coyotes are chasing them pheasants. 'Cause I wanna diss this city, slam this pickup and drive, cruise with you all night long. Girl, I can't wait for you to get off. These kids can't keep their neon. Let's snag some empty sky. Been wearing them jeans too long. Girl, let's find us a spot we can get down, 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 down with the crickets way on out there under the moon. Rolling around way out in the thicket. Ain't working on nothing but loving on you. Loving on you. I'm loving on you. Loving on you. Yeah, come on. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, I got a new single coming out next month, and it's right in time for Father's Day. So I'm playing it for you right here, and you can go get the pre-save it, on my social media and stuff. I'd appreciate it. But this one goes out to all the fathers out there, and goes out to my old man too. This one's called Daddy's Boots. Rough and rugged, tough and worn, he bought them new the day I was born, for hills to climb and another mouth to feed. At 6 years old, I felt 6 feet tall, stomping them down the hardwood hall. I could always hear him laughing, running after me. They're gone at the crack of dawn, but they always led him home. They ain't just steel toes and leather. There ain't a pair out there any better, filled with grace and love and a word you could hold them to. He stood strong when I was falling and laid his path I'm walking. Oh, a lot of miles, but grounded to their roots. One day I hope I'm half the man that stood in Daddy's boots. They got some scuffs from never backing down, well respected all over town. In trouble or in a bind, you can trust them anytime. They ain't just steel toes and leather. There ain't a pair out there any better, filled with grace and love and a word you could hold them to. He stood strong when I was falling and laid his path I'm walking. Oh, a lot of miles, but grounded to their roots. One day I hope I'm half the man that stood in Daddy's boots. They don't make them like they used to these days, but I pray someday my boy could proudly say that they ain't just steel toes and leather. There ain't a pair out there any better, filled with grace and love and a word you can hold them to. They stood strong when I was falling and laid his path I'm walking. Oh, a lot of miles, but grounded to their roots. One day I hope I'm half the man that stood in Daddy's boots. In Daddy's boots.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you.
That's damn country music right there, son.
Thanks.
Hey, we need to pull one out like that tomorrow when we write, right?
Oh, we're going to do it. No worries.
That's a good song.
I thought
man.
you were looking at me. I was like, what are you talking about?
That's a little out of tune. It'll be all right. Well, this last song I'm going to play for you is a song that I wrote with my buddy Jared Ames. By the way, Josh, Terry, thank you for having us, brother. We appreciate it, man. My name is Dalton Elliott, and I'm going to play y'all a song that I wrote with my buddy Jared Ames and E.J. Vickers. It's called Sitting in a Dive Bar. I hope y'all like it. Yeah, I've been on that stool before, sitting right where you're at. You're probably thinking you're a big old fool and she ain't ever coming back. But I'm telling you, man, if you leave right now, I bet there's still a chance. 'Cause you don't wanna say you could've done more to keep her boots from walking out the front door, watching that suitcase rolling down the driveway into that Mustang headed down the highway. You don't want to spend your nights in the neon chasing whiskey instead of her heart. If there's one thing we can both agree on, you can't get her back sitting in a dive bar. Buddy, save yourself some heartbreak. You can't go back in time. So quit spinning them sad jukebox songs, or you can kiss her goodbye. But you don't wanna say you could've done more to keep her boots from walking out the front door, watching that suitcase rolling down the driveway into that Mustang headed down the highway. You don't wanna spend your nights in the neon chasing whiskey instead of her heart. If there's one thing we can both agree on, you can't get it back sitting in a dive bar. Sitting in a dive bar. Better pay that tab and get your ass back home before she hits the road. 'Cause you don't wanna say you could've done more to keep her boots from walking out the front door, watching that suitcase rolling down the driveway into that Mustang headed down the highway. You don't wanna spend your nights in the neon chasing whiskey instead of her heart. If there's one thing we can both agree on, you can't get it back sitting in a dive bar. Sitting in a dive bar, sitting in a dive bar. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
Heck yeah. Well, again, folks, my name is Goodwin, and once again, thank you, Josh, for having us up here. This next song is a song that I put out back in March with 4 other ones, and this is another one of those songs, kind of like you said, that there's really not a whole lot of personal meaning behind it, but it was a melody that I had stuck in my head, and I went home and I wrote it, and this has become one of my favorite songs that I've written, and it's called Picking You Up. I hope y'all like it. I've been punching the clock week after week, working the soles off of the boots on my feet and missing you. Wish I was kissing you. And we did what we did, and we tried what we could. I guess you could say just can't turn out good for everyone. But I thought you were the one. Now I'm down looking to drown what's in this cup. But I wish I was picking you up to go riding around in a beat-up truck with the windows down and no dirt road and a little hay solo cup with a moonshine drink. I give anything to see you smile. Just pull over and dance for a while, and the headlight glow to the radio, falling in love. I wish I was picking you up. I could pick up my head and put on some grin, try on a buzz on the town with my friends and drink a few, but I'd still think of you, and I'd still be trying to kill what's in this cup, yeah. 'Cause I wish I was picking you up to go riding around in a beat-up truck with the windows down and no dirt road and a little hay solo cup with a moonshine drink. I give anything to see you smile. Just pull over and dance for a while, and the headlight glow to the radio, falling in love. I wish I was picking you up. I wish I was picking you up. Well, it is what it is, and we ain't what we used to be. But this barroom bar stool ain't where I wanna be. 'Cause I wish I was picking you up to go riding around in a beat-up truck with the windows down and no dirt road and a little hay solo cup with a moonshine drink. I give anything to see you smile. Just pull over and dance for a while, and the headlight glow to the radio, falling in love. I wish I was picking you up. I wish I was picking you up. Thank y'all.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know Randy Houser was coming. So is that song coming out on Father's Day?
Yeah, that Friday before Father's Day. Yeah.
I got this one's
Or
coming
the
out.
Friday of Father's Day.
This one's coming out on Father's Day.
Hell yeah, buddy.
And another Father's Day song for you guys.
Yeah.
I wrote this chorus like 7 years ago. I think I was like 19 or something, but came home drunk, got in a fight. Dad was pretty mad, but my mom wasn't home, so he gave me a big old speech, kind of like the "Don't tell your mother, but this is what you should not be doing." I wrote this chorus the next day, and we wrote the verse 4 years ago, and we just finished it last week, or 2 weeks ago, and recorded it. So this is called The Hard Way. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and all these guys. Thanks Josh for nothing. I appreciate you. Once again, my name is Jake Bleau. Thank you guys. Here we go. Better get home before the street lights on. Don't stress out your mama, make her get on the phone, or that backhand is gonna be thrown. I came home late expecting the worst. Put my head down and walked through the door, thinking about how bad it was gonna hurt. Daddy looked me in my eyes like he was back in time. He said, "Boy, I know the stage that you're going through. I've been around the block a dozen times or two, and I know how you feel, 'cause you got my roots. You won't turn down a damn good time. Never been the one to run from a fight. You think this life you live ain't gonna fly by. But I know you're stubborn and don't wanna hear what I have to say. You'd rather learn the hard way." A few years later, about 23, swore I'd found the one for me. She was love, but I was hurt and pain. Alcohol and nicotine, I let them get the best of me. I drove her away, but I can still hear Daddy say, "Boy, you know the stage that you're going through. I've been around the block a dozen times or two, and I know how you feel, 'cause you got my roots. You won't turn down a damn good time. Never been the one to run from a fight. You think this life you live ain't gonna fly by. But I know you're stubborn and don't wanna hear what I have to say. You'd rather learn the hard way. Day I want me a boy of my own, teach him everything I didn't learn alone. And when he's acting up, I'll pass a message on. And I'll say, boy, I know the stage that you're going through. I've been around the block a dozen times or two, and I know how you feel. We got granddaddy's rules. You won't turn down a damn good time. Never been the one to run from a fight. You think this life you live ain't gonna fly by. But I know you're stubborn and don't wanna hear what I have to say. Yeah, you're stubborn and don't wanna hear what I have to say. You'd rather learn the hard way. Rather learn the hard way. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, Josh, thank you so much for having me, brother, wherever he went. I'll make sure this thing's in tune real quick.
Oh, man. There's no telling where he went.
Huh?
I said
What you
there's
got for
no
us down
telling
there,
where he
Justin
went.
Dukes?
You're gonna see him the rest of the
Oh,
night.
man, come on. I wrote this next song with my good buddy Jared Hartness and Chris Andretti, and I normally get my song ideas from conversations and talking to people, and usually I'll get song ideas from my dad, and my dad, he goes about 90 to nothing. Always got something he's doing, and I kind of get that from him, but anyway, sometimes he'll say things he's been saying all my life, and sometimes it'll hit me just different. And one day, we were talking on the phone, and he said this, and it kind of hit me a little different that day. And this song's called Something I'm Working On, and it goes a little like this. That old square body Chevy sitting out in the drive. Ain't all that shiny or easy, only eyes, but a little hard work and love get her fixed up. There's a few things wrong, but it's something I'm working on. Finally put a fresh coat on the front porch swing, fixed those pipes in the kitchen sink, but the holes I hit in the wall are still down the hall. It don't feel like home, but it's something I'm working on. I've been talking to Jesus, and I've been walking straight, and now I'm living less in the past. I'm setting more in my new ways. I can finally say I'm a changed man ever since you've been gone. I ain't over you yet, but it's something I'm working on. Try to focus on things that I can't change. Forgive myself for the things I can't, but there's times I have to fight to get through the night. I'm still far from strong, but it's something I'm working on. I've been talking to Jesus, And I've been walking straight, and now I'm living less in the past. I'm setting more in my new ways. I can finally say I'm a changed man ever since you've been gone. I ain't over you yet, but it's something I'm working on. They say idle hands are the devil's playground, so I'm doing all I can to turn it around. I've been talking to Jesus, and I've been walking straight, and now I'm living less in the past. I'm setting more in my new ways. I can finally say I'm a changed man ever since you've been gone. I ain't over you yet, but it's something I'm working on. I guess I'll always have something I'm working on.
Dude, thank you guys.
God, dude, that is a hammer of a country song.
I forgot I was supposed to be doing shit. I done started drinking tequila and ain't acting right already. So I want y'all to give it up for all these guys right here. I appreciate each and every one of them for coming out.
Thank you, man.
Thank y'all. Tell your friends to come out. And if you took any videos or whatever these guys, please tag them in it and share that shit. Helps a whole hell of a lot. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll get on to the next round.
Growing a business brings pressure. Staying compliant and retaining top talent in challenging times. You feel stretched thin. Fortunately, there's Insperity. They put over 35 years of HR service and technology to work, offering my employees competitive benefit options while lightening my HR load. Engaged people empowered to be their best means overcoming obstacles. With Insperity, nothing seems impossible. Insperity, HR that makes a difference.
When you download the Kroger app, you have easy access to savings every day. Shop weekly sales and get personalized coupons to get the most value out of every trip, every time, whether you shop in-store or online. Download the Kroger app now to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Must have a digital account to redeem offers. Restrictions may apply. See site for details.
Save big on your favorites with the Buy 5 or More Save $1 each sale. Simply buy 5 or more participating items and save $1 each with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.